and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because we're actually going to be doing a journal page, and it is Dawn and Julia Create. It's my turn, and I think I may have been slightly cruel to our lovely Julia. However, let's see what we're both going to come up with. I hope she still loves me. I still love her. Anyway, it is my choice, and you'll see I've got a few random bits here on my desk. Basically, we're only allowed 5 items, and with those 5 items, we're to create a journal page. So I've got a new book here. So I can't find my other one that's nearly filled, but then I thought actually we'll do a square page because I think that would be quite nice. So this is just from Arteza. It's a watercolor page book. I love these. They're really small. So this is just under 6 inches. It's about 5.5 inch or 5 and let me have a look. Let me have a look. Yeah, 5 and 3/4 inch book, but it's just really nice. So I am only going to do 1 page spread, I think. So yeah, we had to do a journal page using just 5 items. So the 5 items I've chose is this image, which is from my collection. And then I've got this stamp set, which is all backgrounds. I have a white pen. I have this watercolor bark Derwent Intense pencil. And I have this purple liquid acrylic paint. You know when you see a random amount of things and you're just thinking, have I chosen the right things or not, or is everything just gonna go horribly wrong? We'll see. We shall see. So first of all, I'm gonna cut this image out, and it doesn't have to be straight at all. That is the beauty of it. So I'm just gonna cut it out like so. But I was going to bring in an ink pad, and then I thought, well, what am I going to use as my focal point, because I have no idea. So yeah, so I was sort of a bit let's put that in there. Yes, I was a bit sort of wondering, what am I going to do? Now we're allowed to use out like our tools, like our paintbrushes and things like that, and water, and yeah, because obviously it's stuff that we will need. So I do have some water here. I do have a couple of paintbrushes. So yeah, let's get started. And yeah, please wish me luck, guys, because I have no idea what I'm going to do. Now I am going to use my acrylic paint to stamp with, because I was when I was looking and thinking I needed a focal point for this. I haven't even got any words, but then I thought, well, this isn't going to come off. I thought, well, yeah, I haven't got any words. However, just going to pop this on there like so. You'll need a tiny amount of this. I love this stuff. I want all the different colours if I can get them. But yeah. So what was I saying? I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so I thought, well, with stamping I can just use the paint. Like the what you call it? Yeah, the acrylic paint to use my stamping instead of, because I really wanted to have a focal point for this. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to paint the whole page. Let's do that. Because I think that might work. And then I thought, well, for my sentiment, what I can do is I can just write it myself. I'm not brilliant at journal pages, I have to admit, but I do enjoy it. And I think anybody starting out, I thought this would be, you know, something really good for if you are starting out, because you can see that you don't need a lot of products to start. You can basically do whatever you want. Right, as you can see, I'm just sort of, now I could have done with gesso for this because it would have flowed better, but I'm loving what it's come out as though. I'm loving that texture. So yeah, but I just wanted you to see that, you know, there's certain things you can just have a play. Art journaling is all about having a play with your products, you know, experimenting, just having fun with it, because that's what it's all about. Now, I don't know how well this text is going to show, but let's try it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna put that into like a more like flat surface, so just like that. And then I'm just gonna get my stamp, and we're just gonna put the stamp in like so, and hopefully push that down. Oh, it sort of, yeah, I think I haven't got gesso on, so it's just seeping in, but that's fine. I can work with that. All right, I'm liking that. Where's my cloth? Because I'm thinking now that, look at that, the perfect impression right in the center. And yeah, I bet you I end up covering it, but I think I'm actually going to fussy cut out my image now. Okay, I'm going to take this one like so, and we're going to do the same thing. So I'm just popping it in there, and then we're just, and as you can see, so even though I don't have an ink pad, we are still stamping with our stamps. So don't ever think that, you know, because you don't have an ink pad, you can't do it. If you've got some acrylic paint, you just do what I've done. Put like a thin layer of it on, and then just stamp away. I like that. Right. Really like that. That texture is fab. I don't think this is going to take me very long to do, so I think I can see this being quite a short video, which I think you guys will probably be happy about. So I do a lot of long videos, so it's always nice to do a short one. I'll be back in a second. Okay, sorry about that. I got a phone call. Right, let's put this away. Yeah, so I'm looking at my page and I'm thinking, what do I want to do? Now, I've got my white pen for doodling because I knew that this was going to be quite dark. Now, I'm loving that green in the background. I knew I'd cover up that bit as well. Oh, do you know what I'm very tempted to do? And I don't know if I'm going to ruin it. I'm tempted to rip it and have one half there and one half there. Do you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Do you know what? I'm going to do it that way though. Oh, look at that. How gorgeous is that? I like that. Right, I'm going to grab my glue. So let's glue this down. Now, I've got my white gel pen, so the white gel pen can do some doodling, which is always nice. And I have, I also have my Inktense pencil. Now, I chose the Inktense pencil so that I could put a shadow around my image, just to help it pop. I'm not sure how well it's going to work because we don't have that gesso for our base, which I never even thought about that. If I thought about that, I would have said to Julia, right, we can have 6 items. But yeah, no, I could have had it as part of my list, but I've chosen not to. And I suppose it sort of shows you guys that, you know, you can still do some sort of art journaling without, you know, without the essentials. Okay, so we've used one image, some acrylic paint and one stamp set just so far to create this. I mean, how fab is that? Now, I am going to grab my Barker pencil. And like I said, I don't know how well this is going to work because I don't have the gesso on. So what gesso is, it's a primer which helps all your mediums react in the same way when used on the same surface. So basically it just means that you get that lovely flow of your product rather than it sink in and yeah, soak up like this has. Oh, like that. Right, now let's see what happens. Now, Inktense pencils, they are so basically they're a watercolor pencil. However, when you put water on them and you do what you need to do with them, once they are dry, they are permanent. So unlike your like your normal watercolor pencils, you can't reactivate them. So once you've activated them, that's it, and they've dried, you can't do anything else with them. They are a really nice pencil. Julia has a full set. which I'm super jealous of. I think I've got the set of 12 of them and I just love them. But they're really good for edging. I must admit, if you're going to buy one thing for shadowing, buy the Inktense pencil in bark. Yeah, I think it works wonderfully. So yeah, but I'm hoping it's helping people who have never art journaled before see that only using a very small supply of products can really help with yeah, with starting. And it's one of the reasons why I came up with the challenge as well, because I have had a few people ask me to do a beginner series, which I will do there, and I will do one with the with mixed media as well, but just unfortunately at the minute I just can't get in at everything that I want to be able to show you. So I think it's going to probably be towards like Easter next year, when yeah, hopefully when the studio is up and running. So I've done that. Now I want to put splashes on, so before I dry it all, this is dried quite quickly on there, because I love splashes. So you can see we're getting different intensities of the paint, just doing different layers, which I think is really nice as well. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, one of the reasons why I did choose this was for you guys, just to see that you didn't need loads and loads of supplies to start a journal page. Just start with what you've got. You know, I haven't used gesso here. You could use a white acrylic paint to prime your page first. That would definitely work. I really like that. I love how that's turned out. You know, but I haven't used, you know, the things that you would generally use. We have just got 5 items. That's it. Just 5 things. Nothing else. And, you know, we're creating a really pretty page. I really like it. And I bet you have just oh, I thought I'd smudge them then. So now I'm just coming in with my white pen and we are doodling. So I'm going to do a little bit of doodle on this page just to finish it off and just to bring it alive. So I'm starting off with this border, sort of fake stitch border, like so. And then we're going to sort of go from there. I'm not quite sure what else. I do want to pop you know, a sentiment. Again, I haven't chose one. It was yeah, it's not within my 5 items, but I do have a pen and a pencil, so we can write our own, which is what I think I am going to do. So just continuing all the way around, and this is where our piece comes alive as well. I love these Arteza white pens. I have to say they're definitely the best that I have found, and they work amazingly. Right, I'm going to do the same around our images. So I'm just going to do another sort of fake stitch border. It's as if we've done a running stitch on them, like so. And I did paint this edge using that bark pencil so that it wasn't bright white and in our faces. Oh, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. So just keep going along. Now I'm thinking that I might use the words I might do create art every day, so that's what I'm thinking of putting, because I think it's such a lovely thing to do, is, you know, just to fill your journal up with however you're feeling. I use my art journaling to portray how I feel. So you know, if I'm feeling happy and awesome and then I'll do bright, positive. If I'm feeling gloomy, then it's dark, but I'll always make sure to put positive words on. So a lot of the time when I go through my journals, I can tell what I've been feeling. And it's just a way to express myself. I like that. Now, so let's do create art every day. Because I think, why not? We should be. And I'm going to do it. Yeah. Let's do it block lettering. Now I need to make sure that I get the right spelling on these, because I have dyslexia, so I don't always get the spellings right. I know how to spell to a point, but yeah, sometimes something that, you know, looks right. It's taken me years and years. I have a really good friend called Dorothy, and it's taken me years to realise there's no P in her name. Yeah, so there you go. Right. So let's colour this in. And there's me thinking, I was thinking, oh, is that right? Is it an E? Or is it an A? But it is an E, isn't it? So, right, I'm going to have to write it down, sorry, because I cannot do it. Oh, it's supposed to be an R afterwards. Create. Yeah, oh dear. It's all right. We can deal with that, see? It just means we're going to go in a different direction. There we go. Let's join the A on. Okay. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. See, there's always a way around things. I mean, it's not the greatest, I will admit. It's definitely not the greatest, but it's my art journal. So for me, it's great. And then a T. And then goes into an E. Okay. So just calling it in. One thing that I nearly picked up that I thought would have been nice to use was actually my ink and glass pen. But that would have taken up two of my choices. So I didn't want to do that. And then let's do another E. Like that. I see, it worked out fine, didn't it? It's not very straight, but I don't mind that. I quite like it. So, again, and then we want art. So art, I'm not going to. Yeah. There's Lady. Of course, it wouldn't be a video without Lady snoring in the background, would it? Okay. And like that. Create art every day. So we'll just do normal letters. Right, sorry, I'm gonna have to write it down just to make sure. Every day. Yeah, okay. Right, I haven't put a little gap in just because of that blob. But yeah, right, and I'm just going to go over it just to darken up, lighten up, sorry, those white lines. And then, okay, like so. Oh, I like that. I like it a lot. Sorry, I've gone really quiet because I'm just sort of, you know, when you're just really relaxed and happy. So create art every day. And then I'm going to bring in this. I'm just going to put in some dark bits on our letters. Like this. And then around. Yeah, I like it. And do the same here. And then the same here. Just, I don't know, it's just to sort of add that little bit of extra detail to them. And again, you can do anything you want. Julia is amazing at doing journal pages. She's the one to sort of follow for journal pages. Right, I'm just going to use this because I want to add some little hearts in. And you can see very limited supplies can make a beautiful page. I think it's beautiful. Not a lot of people will, but I love it. And that's why I'm putting hearts on. And I think it's a lovely first page for my new journal. I want to find my little one. It's so close to being finished. I think there's like 4 pages or something left to do. But, right. And then I'm going to do some little circles because we all love little circles. And I'm just going to put some highlights on the hearts. Like that. And then add some more circles and dots. It's like a fake splatter. This was discovered on a Dawn and Julia Creates by our lovely Julia. Right. Aw. Oh, sorry. I love that. I think that looks fab. So, there we have it. I'm not going to do anything else to this because I do feel like I may... Hello. I may end up, yeah. Ah, I like it. I don't want to mess it up, so I think that is my point to stop. So there you have it, guys. That is my journal page created just using 5 items. That is it. So we used 1 image, we used a white pen, we used a watercolor pen, we used the acrylic an acrylic ink, and a stamp set. So my 5 images, and this is my page. I think it's perfect. And yeah, I just want you guys to see you do not need a lot of items to start, and that's why I did choose this this project. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, I really do hope that it's going to there we go, it's going to inspire you to do your very own art journal. So yeah, do pop over and go and see our lovely Julia and see what she's done. Like I said, she is the queen of journals. She does amazing journal pages, so highly recommend her channel. I do love her as well, as much as you love me. Do subscribe to her, like our videos, share our videos. It really does help our channels grow, and it helps yeah, it helps us to be seen, and it helps to give more inspiration to more people. I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, happy crafting everyone. Bye.